Hello. Welcome, yes. Please sit down. I'm very pleased to meet you too. Yes, I am Dr. Lovecraft, that's right. Now, I know that you just told me your name, but I do have a little protocol here. I do have to take your date of birth and reason for visiting. Okay. Here for an allergy test, yes? And do you know what day it is? Perfect. I know it's a silly set of questions, but we do have to ask everybody. Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't want to end up treating the wrong patient for the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay, so I have your chart here. I have, yes, the questionnaire that you filled out with the receptionist. Yeah. Yeah, there's some common symptoms here. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by some of it and not too concerned, but there are a couple of things I'd like to investigate. Yeah, I can imagine that's quite annoying. Yeah. Well, we do aim to get to the bottom of it today, I think, I hope. I will reassure you that the test that I'm doing today is simply a patch test, so no pain whatsoever. I will just be applying concentrated samples of the allergens onto a grid on your skin, and then we wait a little while, and then we see if any allergic reaction has come up. Yeah, okay. So I have my list of allergens. You want to know what they are? Okay. I mean, I don't normally tell people, but since it's you, we can cheat the rules a little bit. So there is, of course, a control and a positive control for histamines. Then we test for allergies to latex, dust, stardust, shellfish, selfish people, slow walkers on the sidewalk, grass, the other kind of grass, perfume, Perfume the Book by Patrick Suskind, soap, moral mud, existential angst, cat hair, dog hair, hair of the dog, mold, and IDK. Yeah, IDK. Yeah. Okay. So, we best get started. Now, what I need you to do is just roll up your sleeves, and then I need you to just lay your forearms face up on the table for me. I'm only going to draw a grid on one arm, but just to even out your distribution of weight and make you comfortable, it's a good idea to put both arms down evenly. Okay? While you do that, I'll get my gloves on. So I just need to wipe the area with alcohol. So this is just to clean off your skin. Yeah, no, I don't think you have dirty skin. It's just that you will have oils on your skin and other bacteria that we just want to eliminate, just to make sure that the samples of allergens that I apply to your skin are as unsullied as possible. Yes, it is a permanent marker. The reason that I use permanent marker is because even though I'm only going to get you to wait 20 minutes to see a reaction, it could take up to 48 hours for some particular aspects or for some allergens to start to react. So the grid needs to stay on your skin so that we can see which ones we may miss the first time around. Don't worry though, after 2 days you will be able to wash it off. Okay, so we're doing 20. Okay. Now I just need to number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, I promise it's not going to hurt one bit. No, so what happens is I take a cotton tip and I will spray a liquid extract of the allergen onto the cotton tip, and then I will rub it into that corresponding square on the grid, and that's all. Okay, great. Let's begin with control. Well, we don't need to begin with control because there's nothing in it, so let's do our positive control, which is a histamine. It's this one. Okay. How does that feel? Okay. Now we do latex. dust. Stardust. There it is. Stardust is tricky to get hold of. So that's 1 to 5. Shellfish. I hope you're not allergic to this one. Selfish people. This one is going to be slow walkers on the sidewalk. Yeah, I think everybody's allergic to that one. This is grass. This one's a little hard to get hold of as well. This is the other kind of grass. Yeah, not so difficult in California, no. Okay. Perfume. This one was really bizarre. I had to order it from 17th century France. Yeah, this is Perfume, the book by Patrick Suskind. Yeah. This one is very common to get hold of. It's soap. There it is. Less easy to get hold of this one. It's Moral Mud. Existential angst. I don't like having a lot of this around, but you do have to have a supply. Yep, so 15. Five more to go. Cat hair. This is dog hair. Hair of the dog. mold. And the last one. This is a hard one to find, actually. This is IDK. And you're done. So, I just need to give you 20 minutes to let those develop. And we'll see what starts to have an allergic reaction, if anything. And if you feel any itching or burning, please try not to scratch it. I know it's going to be hard, but it's just 20 minutes. Now, to amuse you, I do have a selection of magazines if you're interested. So the clinic is subscribed to a couple of things. We've got Style. Is that one? You could also try Style. For something a bit out of left field, there's Style. Yep. And lastly, we also think you might be interested in Style. Yeah. Oh, I have another one here. There's also the grocery store recipe magazine for you. Yeah. So I trust you'll be okay with those. I will leave you because I do have a few things to do. But we'll come back in just 20 minutes and we'll see what's happened. All right, how did we go? Okay, interesting. Yes, I see there's two very specific reactions coming up there. Let me just mark out the whole grid. So control, positive control, latex, dust, stardust, shellfish, selfish people, slow walkers on the sidewalk, grass, the other kind of grass, perfume, Perfume the Book by Patrick Suskind, soap, moral mud, existential angst, cat hair, dog hair, hair of the dog, mold, and IDK. Okay, it looks like it's pretty obvious you have a bit of an allergy to Perfume the Book by Patrick Suskind. And also Hair of the Dog by the looks of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I see that you have potentially some other reactions here. So I would definitely recommend keeping an eye on those for the next 48 hours. What I will do is I'll get you to make another appointment with the receptionist for about a week from now, and we can reassess those ones. But in the meantime, I think we need to talk about what to do about these two definite allergies that you have. So when did you read Perfume the Book? Just this week. Okay, yeah, it's pretty intense. Oh no, I agree. It's a very, very good book. Yeah, but it's unusual. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Yeah. Well, so I think that the treatment for that is pretty simple. For starters, don't read the book again. Don't watch the movie. And I think that just in general, to be safe, I would advise avoiding historical dark fantasy and Nick Cave music, French literature in general. Yeah, just anything kind of self-indulgently dark and a little bit murderous and a little bit fanciful, but otherwise extremely well realized. Yeah. You don't think that will be too hard? Good. Now, about the hair of the dog, is that something you find yourself running up against a lot? Yeah. I used to have that problem myself. I think that the best way to avoid hair of the dog is really down to you. There isn't a cure for the allergy, but you can mitigate it. I understand. Yeah, I understand that, but you don't have to stop drinking alcohol. What you do have to do is make sure that you don't back it up, as the kids say. So just one night at a time. If you do find yourself being made to go out a second time and drink again, I recommend purchasing your own drinks and buy non-alcoholic drinks that look like they could be. For example, you can get a soda and tell people it's a vodka and soda. You can get a Coke, tell people it's a rum and Coke. Yeah, well, in that case, I know what that's like. People really do try to get you drunk. I suggest taking that as your cue to leave, and instead of going around and saying goodbye to everyone, just ghost. Yeah, because then nobody can make you feel bad about not partying. Yeah, so ghosting is the safest way to do that. Yeah. So do you think that these will be allergies that you can manage? Yeah, good. Me? Well, as it happens, I am allergic to people who don't text back. Yeah. Yeah, it is another kind of ghosting. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a specific type of ghosting I'm allergic to. If I was, out drinking with you and you ghosted from the party, I wouldn't have a reaction to that. But if you ghost me in text, it does break me out in hives. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, I have a much more severe reaction if you can see the message is red. Yeah. Yep. Well, everybody's different, aren't they? Okay. So, what we should do then now, I think, is get you another appointment. So, I'm just going to write down for a note for the receptionist. You think Saturday usually? Yeah. Great. Well, if you take this to the receptionist, yep, and she will be able to make that appointment for you. Yeah, it was wonderful to meet you too, and I wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you in a week and see if any of those have progressed any further. In the meantime, no hair of the dog, no perfume in the book by Patrick Suskind, okay? Alright, bye.